Doesn't this team remind you of a typical high school? Well, I don't know if typical is the right word, but you got the ace soccer player, you got the beauty queen, you got the hoodlum. There's always one of them in the schools. You got the teacher that's like now rampage against you. You got the what is it? How should I say this? Like young female teacher, and then I don't know what Flapple would represent. I guess maybe like the bugs in your cafeteria. Well, if you live in the US, I'm pretty sure the other schools are actually better, or most schools are better than United States schools when it comes to like cafeteria stuff. But hey everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. In the last episode, we debuted this Flapple team, and today we're going to continue using this Flapple team with Flapple, Cinderace, Milotic, Scrafty, Mamoswine, and Togekiss. So yeah, question of today is if you are currently in like junior, middle, or high school, how is it for you? And if you don't, how's college or how is school for you? Or if you never attended school, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, there were never like really flies in my school. There were maybe like spiders and which you know you can find anywhere I guess, and maybe I think I saw like one or two roaches, or I don't know, roach look like things. Not exactly too sure. Then again, I guess it's not as bad as some third world countries, I guess, but that's a topic for a different time. We're just playing Pokemon here. We got Snorlax, Guja, Hatterene, the Mimikyu, Togekiss, and Mudsdale. This is a really interesting team, by the way. Okay, what did I do here? Why is Dynamax Mamoswine looking so good against this? Oh, why does it look so good against this? Not exactly too sure. I think I'm gonna lead Mamoswine plus Togekiss as a lead. Yeah, and then bring the Flapple. Milotic's not that good here. Cinderace maybe? Because it's good against the fairy types. I'm also leaning towards Scrafty for the Snorlax. But you know what? I'll go Cinderace. I don't get how. I forgot how Super Fang works against the Snorlax, or at least against Gigantamax forms in Dynamax Pokemon. Because I know Endeavor works differently. So does Pain Split. I don't know if Super Fang changes. I would assume it still does half, but I'm not sure if it's like half the base, the original Pokemon's HP, or if it's half of the Dynamax. I'm assuming it's half of the original Pokemon, so I'm assuming it does a fourth. Togekiss plus Mimikyu is going to lead here against Mamoswine plus Togekiss. Okay. I could Rock Slide here since I have that chance to flinch, so I'm going to Rock Slide, and I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam for some chip. Because if I get the Rock Slide flinch, I'm in a really good position, right? And this leads super passive for my opponent, unless it's Policy Togekiss. If it's Policy Togekiss, that could be a thing. I think it's Scope Lens though. And I'm thinking my opponent's strategy is to set up Trick Room, get in Snorlax stuff. So, yeah, I'm not super scared right now. But it is something I do have to worry about. We missed a Togekiss, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because, well, actually it could have been good, obviously, because there could be Policy. But we'll find out, I guess. Let's see if we get that flinch, though. I'm surprised my opponent risked the Air Slash plus Rock Slide flinches, but okay. Maybe didn't expect Rock Slide on the Mouse on. I guess he Yawn on the Togekiss. Okay. Can we get the flinch on the Mimikyu? No, I get to trick him up. Okay. That's fine. Gonna go for the Icicle Spear and the switch into the Cinderace, I guess. This is gonna be a little bit tough because I wasn't expecting turn 1 Yawn. Good play from my opponent though. We're gonna see the Dazzling come out. Okay, no Yawn, which is good. That did a lot to Mamoswine though. Willow, huh? That's a new one. I guess I'll play passive against the Trick Room if my opponent's gonna let me play passive. Geez, that Icicle Spear's not doing anything at all thanks to the Will-O-Wisp. And we get 2 hits this time, so not exactly that great. Not exactly that great. I'm gonna protect Mammal Swine here because stalling out a turn is always good. I'm gonna go for the U-turn into the Mimikyu slot, I guess, because maybe I could get it down to late game Earthquake, clean that Pokemon up. So let's see, Dazzling Gleam, no, Air Slash actually into Cinderace. Huh. The Shadow Claw double up, Drain Punch. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Cinderace will U-turn out the Mimikyu. That did nothing. Oh yeah, because it's quad resisted. I keep forgetting that. But, I mean, I just need a chip anyway. I go Togekiss here. Drain Punch. What the heck? I mean, I go for, I think I just Icicle Spear to Togekiss here and I Dazzling Gleam. Like, my opponent's played super passive with this. So I'm trying to figure out, like, if my opponent's trying to go for, I don't know what my opponent's going for specifically. Yang gonna come out again, which I'm fine with. Dazzling Gleam will come out. I'm not trying to knock out Pokemon here. Shadow Claw into the Togekiss as well. Probably trying to catch the Cinderace this time. I will go for an Icicle Spear once again. Please don't knock out. I would actually like 2 hits this time. Or 3. 3 is fine too. Alright, 3. Please don't get any more. Actually, 1 more is fine. I don't think that knocks out. Yes! Yes, Mammal Swine. Mammal Swine, you're putting in work. You're putting in work, pal. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. That's exactly what I needed. Now I can swap back into Cinderace. Yeah, perfect. Alright, this is exactly the situation I wanted. Because this is a last turn of Trick Room, if I counted right. And if that's the case, like, my opponent's lead, super passive, didn't do anything. And no Trick Room for that Snorlax. Yawn again, no Air Slash. Okay, good play. Shadow Claw double up. I'm okay with that if he did. Drain Punch. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Alright, we go for the U-turn and the Icicle Spear into the Mimikyu. U-turn better knock out the Togekiss. I think it should. Then I can bring out my Flapple and start doing damage. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised. My opponent never hard switched into Togekiss, which is what I was expecting. And not Togekiss, Snorlax, and tried to set up. But instead I was able to get a position where I weakened my opponent's Pokemon. Sure, I took some damage, but like at this point, like my opponent's running low on resources, and I still have we both have our Dynamaxes available, but like if the Snorlax wants to set up, it's going to be extremely difficult because he lost a Follow Me user and a Trick Room user. So it's going to be hard for Snorlax to sweep. And I'm bringing in the monster here. Icicle Spear, 2 should be guaranteed to knock out, or just 1 critical hit, but didn't matter really in the long run. Alright, let's find out what the last 2 Pokemon is. I'm assuming Snorlax and 1 other Pokemon if you set up Trick Room. What Pokemon are you sending out? Hatterene? Ooh, that's a problem. And Snorlax? Goodra. Not what I expected. At all. Oh boy, I did not expect Goodra at all. This is kind of a problem. Actually, doesn't Max Dragon knock it out and most Goodras run Assault Vest and Hatterene doesn't run Ally Switch? Let's go based off that. I think it's a play. I'm pretty sure I knock out the Goodra with the Max Dragon. As long as there's no Ally Switch or Protect. Because I feel like if anything's protecting, it could have been the Hatterene, but we'll find out, I guess. Max Dragon. Oh, now this is the apple. I guess it could be an apple, not a bug, if we were talking about a school reference. Because I forgot, like, Dynamax actually makes it look like an apple. It doesn't look like an apple to me when I'm just, like, looking at it from, like, Team Preview. Goodra Dynamaxes. Also, if we don't KO the Goodra, this is a big problem if Trick Room goes up again. So let's find out. Alright, Rock Slide, because we can flinch the Hatterene in case we got the read wrong. Here we go. Max Dragon, Life Orb, Hustle, knocks out the Gudra. Okay. Sick. Sick. Alright. Nice. So we blew up the Gudra. Gudra is blown up. Goodbye. And Trick Room should be going up. Or if it flinched. Yep, we got the flinch. Well, I don't think it mattered. I'm pretty sure Togekiss plus the Cinderace was enough to finish it. And I don't think my opponent really had enough turns to deal with it. But yeah, we're just able to pick up the win now. Sweet. So there was not even a Snorlax to set up. My opponent had super passive Pokemon. Like really passive Pokemon. I don't think there was like a mon that really did much damage. Sure, Hatterene and I guess Gudra if it Dynamaxes it can do damage. But like otherwise it was super passive. I'm not sure what my opponent was trying to do because I don't think my opponent wins a passive game against like hyper offensive stuff. Oh, it's not like so hyper offensive in my team, but I mean it is pretty offensive, I guess. Goodbye, Hatterene. Nice. Nice, you love to see it. Apple putting in work. I like it. I like it a lot. It did really big work for us in the first episode. Second episode didn't do as much, but that was probably my fault, and also the team that we faced was exactly the best for it. This episode is at least putting guaranteed work, so nice. Knocking out Gudra. I love how broken Hustle Life or stuff is. Duran is busted. Draco's ult's busted. So is this thing. Okay. Belly Drum, Heavy Slam, Snorlax. Assault Vest Gudra, so yeah, I couldn't protect. No ally switch, right? Yep. So my opponent didn't really have a play regardless. Mental or Mimikyu. Dream Punch, Shadow Claw, Willow Trick Room. It's an interesting set. Dazzling Sashion, Serene Grace Babiri. Mudsdale with the smackdown. Smackdown Mudsdale. Okay, let us continue on and find another game. But yeah, this team's putting in a lot of work and I really do like it a lot. I feel like we have a pretty good record with this team. I don't remember what's the exact count right now. I think it's 4-1, which is pretty good so far. But let's see. Let's see if we can continue on. Piskello. Okay, what's your team? Arcanine, Grimmsnarl, Rotom, Gyarados, Excadrill plus Togekiss. Ironically, this looks like a team that someone was showing me earlier. Okay, Milo looks really... it's weird, because if it's Intimidate Gyarados, it's good. If it's Moxie Gyarados, it's bad. I don't know about this matchup, though. This matchup looks strange. Especially since I don't have a Steel type, which is one of the weaknesses of this team, because we don't have good Grimmsnarl answers. It gets, like, screens up pretty much immediately. I don't think it's Intimidate on the... Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. I also don't have electric coverage, which is pretty bad. I'm going to go Flapple Scrafty, I think, for Intimidate. I don't know. I don't like how this matchup looks. I really don't. Do I go Milo or do I go... I think I had to bring Milo, right? Yeah, I think I have to go Milo because I don't have much for the Arcanine specifically. Alright, let's see how this goes. Like, I think this matchup's pretty bad, because specifically it's the Gyarados that's frustrating me with the Grimmsnarl and Togekiss combination. Like, those Pokemon are really stopping me from doing super much. Grimmsnarl Rotom, okay, not surprising. And it's Flapple Scrafty. I wonder if Max Dragon would knock out the Rotom immediately. Is it worth risking though, is my question. Well, if I can get rid of the Rotom immediately, that's amazing for me because the Pokemon I brought were super weak to Rotom. Oh boy. Yeah. I'll go for it. Man, I just realized I brought stuff that's super weak to this lead combination. We're gonna see the Rotom switch out, which makes sense. Arcanine gonna come out. Okay. At least I got an attack off, which is pretty strong against the Arcanine. I don't know. I'm still looking really bad against. I didn't even realize how weak I brought to Rotom was. I should have probably brought Mamoswine. It seems actually really weak to Rotom Mo. A Rotom Cut. I probably needed Cinderace in the back. Or at least Mamoswine. I think Cinderace was better. Fake out. Next Dragon. This is still hustle boosted, so it should still do a good amount of damage. Yep. Are you Barry? Yeah, you are Barry. I would hope it would be Barry. Hey Papa. Airstream. I'm pretty much accepting my fate of it getting burned regardless. So I'm actually going to Airstream it and I'm going to hard switch into my Togekiss. Like, if I want to beat the Rotom, it's going to be super tough regardless. I don't think I can beat it with the Flapple. So I'm going to have to boost up my Togekiss speed-wise. Reflect going to go up. Okay. And Will-O-Wisp? Yep. Not surprising. I'm going to do, like, no damage. So we'll get the Airstream. That does pretty much nothing. Intimidate, Burn, and Reflect. Oh, poor Flapple. Poor Flapple. I was thinking of doubling out into my Lodic the first turn, but I didn't know if Flapple or Rotom was going to switch out first. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. I'm going to go for Dazzling Gleam plus Airstream. Because Togekiss is going to be my main damage output against the team, it looks like, which is pretty bad. Yeah, I don't really do well with screens and stuff. Yep, here's Light Screen. I don't have Super Luck, so I can't rely on crits. I'm going to hope that Dazzling Gleam plus Airstream can knock out the Arcanine, but I might have miscalculated the damage on the Airstream. Let's see. Barely, yeah. It's not all gonna come out, which is even worse. So I'm doing like no damage. Alright. Alright. I think it's time to switch out the Flapple. Go out into my Milotic. And I think I'm gonna Air Slash the Grimmsnarl. This way, if you could snarl my Milotic, I can at least have more damage output, I guess, against my Pulse. It's still really tough, but we'll see. Arcanine I'm gonna protect. Would have preferred to snarl, but hey, it's not too bad, I guess. It has Thunder Wave. That's that's frustrating, because I'm gonna have to deal with paralysis now. Yeah, that's frustrating. Should I go Scrafty? Not yet. I should probably go back into Flapple so I don't get Thunder Waved. I'm more scared of Thunder Wave right now. I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam. I gotta get rid of Grimmsnarl. I gotta stall out the screens. Stall out somehow my opponent's form of Dynamax, which is gonna be that Rotom. There's just so much to do, and I don't think I have the damage output to do it. Yeah, my lead was also super bad. I kind of wish I let like Cinderace plus Milo. I think that would have been a better lead. Yeah, there's a Thunder Wave. Heat Wave. Huh. Now I wanted to activate my competitive Dazzling Gleam. So Arcanine's gone, which means I don't have to worry about Intimidate specifically to deal with my Scrafty, but still looking pretty bad. There is a Rotom coming out, and I think that Rotom has a Dynamax to its name. I'd be shocked if you don't Dynamax the Rotom in this game. So Thunder Wave screens. I wonder if it's... Oh, Togekiss coming up. That also makes sense. I don't even have good Togekiss answers. Yeah. This game's a wrap. You just Dynamax Togekiss. I wonder if it's fake tears on the Grimmsnarl's his last move. Yeah, you just Dynamax Togekiss. You obliterate my team next to the Rotom. Not really that great. So I was worried about the Gyarados and they didn't even show up. That's sad. Because Gyarados, I think, was also a threat to this team as well. There were so many big things that were like threatening to this team, and I did not prepare for the right ones. Also, my lead was very unoptimal. Alright, get damage on Grimmsnarl. Airstream into the Togekiss, yep. Okay. Are you faster with Grimmsnarl than me? You are. Darkest Lariat is the move. Knocks on my Flapple. I get paralyzed, which is even worse. I'll go on my low deck and follow me, I guess. I mean, I do think this game's over. Because I'm going to attempt to follow me. You're going to Thunder Wave Airstream, or you might Darkest Lariat here too. I just don't see how I'm beating... Yeah, I can't beat this. Like, how am I beating Rotom C into... what's it called? I'm not beating Rotom C into Togekiss with my Lodex Scrafty. I'd be a legend if I did that, but yeah, I don't think I have that. And yeah, my opponent in Thunder Wave. I'm guessing it's Super Luck Togekiss, which would make sense. Yeah, I just did not lead. I did not bring the right Pokemon, and I got super hard punished in this matchup. If I had to go in this matchup again, I don't know. Grimmsnarl is just such a big pain for this team. If you don't have a Steel type, Grimmsnarl is so annoying because if you can't pick up a knockout on a Grimmsnarl, it's getting screens up, and it's annoying the rest of your team with like Thunder Wave. It's setting up for its ally by Fake Tears or Swagger. It's just like it's a frustrating Pokemon to deal with. Should I just find out that this guy's weakness policy so if I face him again, I know what to deal with? Yeah, I might as well. Game's over, but we always try to figure out information. So I'm just gonna fake out plus Icy Wind and then forfeit. Rotom reveals Protect, okay, so it's not Specs. Airstream. Again, I'm just trying to figure out if this is like weakness policy on Togekiss or not. So if I face him in the future, I get to know what kind of set he is, so I get to prepare more. What was the best lead? Theoretically, if he's not bringing Gyarados, the best lead was like, I think Togekiss plus like did I Dynamax Togekiss in this matchup? Okay, it's policy, good to confirm. Do I Dynamax Togekiss in this matchup? Do I leave Flapple alone? I just feel like I lose to Rotom. Well, I guess if I'm bringing like Cinderace, it's not too bad. So maybe I have to Dynamax that. Yes. I think it's like Cinderace, Milotic, Togekiss is what I have to bring, and then the last one I'm still not sure about because I still think Gyarados is such a big threat to the team, but I don't know what set he is on the Gyarados. He or she is on the Gyarados because like if it's like what I'm thinking, if it's like AV or Dragon Dance with like Bounce and Power Whip, it's gonna be so annoying for my team. So I don't know exactly what I could do that could cover all options for that team. I think I had to specifically guess, but the Pokemon I brought were completely terrible against my opponent. I do acknowledge that. Just didn't deal with well with Rotom Mo or Rotom Cut, whatever you want to call that. Rotom Cut plus Grimmsnarl, it was really not the best call. Hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, show support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social media, the side steps of my channel, and more. You can try out the pace for this team if you do want to try it out alongside me, and if you want to go an extra mile support my content, you can check out my Patreon page, as well as you can check out my Twitch channel where I do answer your VGC questions when I do stream, so be sure to follow that. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it for what I have to say. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.